Hey, in this video, we're going to be talking about a secret power source, one that you may never have considered before, that I think might net you, if you're able to utilize it correctly, it might net you 20, maybe 30 yards extra off the tee. So if you're yearning for more distance, you really need to get it out there further to help drop your handicap, then by all means, I hope you'll keep watching. Hey, this is Steve with HitItLonger.com. I'm on a journey to hit it longer and straighter off the tee, longer and straighter all the way to the green, because that's what makes golf more fun for me. If you're on a similar journey and you just know that getting the ball out there a few more yards is going to help drop your handicap and allow you to get a little more enjoyment out of the game, especially as we get older. We don't have to get shorter as we get older, but a lot of times we do. So I think this video is going to combat that. Let's get right into it. Okay, the secret power source, of course, nothing's secret. Everything's on video and talked about in YouTube instruction and golf magazines, but secret just means it's something that you may not be tapping into and you may never have considered before. So to you, it's kind of a secret. The secret is in the shoulder blades, or the scapula, the wings of the upper back. And these bones can be moved by the contraction and, of course, the subsequent stretching of the upper back muscles and the chest muscles. And what we're looking to do is to wind the shoulder blades in a particular way that will help us increase by a good 20 degrees or so our shoulder turn. And if we can get our shoulder turn bigger, we are going to get what's called the hand path, or the hub path, to both be wider and deeper around the circle. And so the more circle feet that we can give this hand path to accelerate, the faster speed we can get the ball to, or get the club head to impart that energy to the ball. So let's take a look at the right shoulder blade. The right shoulder blade is going to do what we call adduct with 2 Ds. Adduct would mean that the shoulder blade is going to be pulled closer to the spine. So the way I'm going to do that, feels very similar to doing a rowing motion on, say you're doing a seated row at the gym. You can even practice feeling this at the gym on that machine. Something like this. Pull that shoulder blade back. And what it does is it moves up against the spine, and you're really stretching out this pec muscle here like this. So this is the action that you're going to be doing on the backswing to help wind up this right shoulder into a deeper position. And then we're going to be doing the opposite of that with the left scapula. We're going to be abducting it, or moving it away from center. In this case, orbiting around away from the spine. The way you'll do that, I'll show you from this angle. You'll be winding that chin and trying to pull that shoulder under the chin like this. So if you're feeling a little bit of a stretch in your upper back, somewhere up around here, you know that you're really starting to pull that shoulder blade away from the spine. Now, when both of those are done, we really can start getting the club into a more powerful position at the top. So something like here would be not pulling the shoulder blades and winding them. That would be. So I'm pulling back the right shoulder blade, pulling in the left shoulder, and pulling that shoulder blade away from the spine. It's giving me that extra 20 or 30 degrees of shoulder turn that's going to allow, it's almost like if you're in a dragster or a super fast car, having that car not just do a quarter mile, but you get to back the car up an extra 100 yards and give it a running start, so it crosses the starting line. It's already in third gear and you're going 60 miles an hour right out of the gate. So it's that extra time to accelerate the handle and the head of the club is going to give us that extra burst of speed through the ball. Okay, let me see if I can utilize the shoulder blades in a swing now, and I'm going to try to get that into a more powerful position by winding up both shoulder blades. And we'll take a look at it in slow-mo. Ooh, that was hit good. So you can see the extra power source you have in the winding up of the shoulder blades. We're unable physically to turn, you know, more than about 70 degrees or 80 degrees with a steady head without losing the head position. But we can get an extra 20 or 30 degrees in there. And this is what you see on all the guys on TV that are making huge shoulder turns, like a Dustin Johnson makes a magnificent turn, but they're really taking advantage of the scapula in the upper back, pulling them away from the spine to create more power from a wider, longer backswing. So to help facilitate, really feel that extra 30 degrees or so that you can get by utilizing the scapula in your swing, I've developed this tool called the POWER COIL PRO. You just hook it one end to a pole or a tree, and you walk it out about 4 or 5 steps, take a grip, and watch this great position that this thing puts me in. It's just, I love this feel. Notice how as it pulls, it's pulling me deeper, really giving me a super big shoulder turn, winding up the scapula almost automatically. And I also like to let go of the right arm and just feel how my left side is getting stretched and how deep that is. So like this. Now see, I have to let go of the right arm. And you see what kind of wide, deep position I'm getting in. Much past 90 degrees of shoulder turn. And that's really gonna help me create some more speed coming back into the ball. Now the results I've gotten with my students with this device I've created has been nothing short of astonishing. The smallest gain using this exercise has been 4 miles an hour, and I've seen as much as 17 miles an hour from this drill combined with a couple other drills that I like to give my students in speed training. If you'd like to pick one up and you really want to increase your swing speed and you're serious about it, these are on my website. I sell them, and I'm going to leave a link in the description below for you to pick one up. Hey, I hope this helps. If you got a little bit more yardage out of it, I hope you come back and comment, give us an update. I'm Steve, thanks for watching, and as usual, if I don't see you in the next video, I hope I see you longer and straighter down the fairway. Take good care.